Hello, and welcome back to our lessons on Microsoft Excel. In these lessons, we want to discuss the options inserting comments and inserting notes. Comments are threaded conversations that you can have with your worker or your coworker or your team via your spreadsheet or your workbook. Selecting the cell in which you want to insert your comment. Let's say we want to select this comment under A11. To insert a comment, you have various ways in which you can do so. You can right click on the box or the cell. You can select insert where it says new comment, or you can go to your insert tab. And in insert tab, you can select the comment here, or you can select on your review tab, and under new comment, you select the comment. When you select a comment, what's going to happen is the dialog box is come open. It's going to start out with says start a conversation, which is actually grayed out. And here, you type in your conversation. Let's see. Relocating to a new let's say returning to a new ministry in the spring. Now, what this does is when you select your post arrow, your post allows you to share this with someone on your team or in your organization. And then now they have the option to reply. When they reply, then you can also reply to theirs. This is okay, this is what he told me. So now during the work, you have the option where you can continue a conversation while you're working within your spreadsheet or your workbook. Now, when you post it, now what this does is gives you the ability, as you can see here, where you can have the conversation going back and forth. You can either edit it or you can either delete the thread. So please note, if you want to share a comment with someone specific within your organization, you can actually type in their email address and send them a comment personally. Keep in mind that you use the @ symbol and an email address when you send it. Now, they have to be a part of the network or part of your system so that they can have access to your comment. Now, if you want to be able to see all comments, view all the comments, up in your review, under your review tab where it says show comments, you click show comments. It will show you all the comments that are in that thread of your comments. And within this comment, then you can edit or you can delete or you can enhance the comments over here in that pane. Now, once you're done with your comments, you can go to the scroll to the first comment that was initiated, that was listed. You click on ellipsis, and then that ellipsis allows you to either delete the thread or resolve the thread. If you delete the thread, that means that it will be removed from your system. If you resolve the thread, it will be saved and no other comments can be made, so that way you can access it at a later time if you so desire. Okay, now let's say we want to print our notes that we saved. You go to your home row, you click on your print layout tab. Under your page setup ribbon, you click the drop down arrow that gives you the page setup dialog box. You click on the sheet tab, and under the sheet tab, you select the end of sheet. You can't select the as displayed for notes only because that pertains to notes and not comments. So you select your end of sheets, and then you click print preview. Under your print preview, now you have an additional page. If you scroll to your last page, you see the notes that were saved under your comment, or the comments that were saved on a separate sheet. We go back to now, in some of your older versions of Microsoft Excel, the comments look different. In the newer version, they are now called notes and not comments. Now, select a note. You can do one of two things. You can right click on a cell in which you desire to select a note. And on here where you say see new note, that will give you a note. Or you can go to your review tab and click under review, and you have notes here where you can add notes. Now to click on it to add a note, you click on the selected cell and do right click, add a note. And then under note, now if you're familiar with the older versions of Excel, you see this dialog box is what you have here. Also move. It's like the also move. And then this is the one we had before in the older version where you can actually click in, you can actually resize and remove and move around the notes if you want it. You can't do this with comments, but you can do this with notes. The difference between the notes and comments, Our comments are threads in which you can carry on conversation, and those are just additional information that you add to your workbook. This is what I have right now for Microsoft Excel in reference to inserting comments and notes. As you all stay with us, and that if we move forward into these lessons, and then as always, we add to allow God to bless you. So God bless.